I'd like to show you how you can use tags in Stella to create CLDs directly from your model structure. So let's take a look at this little yeast alcohol model. Let's say I wanted to make a CLD that included births, yeast cells, deaths, and alcohol. I can select all of these variables, go to the documentation panel, and create a new tag for them. I'll tag them as important. If I then go ahead and go into the CLD view dropdown, it then prompts me to select the tags that I want to generate a CLD with. If I check off important, you'll see now that it gives me a diagram that represents the causal relationships that exist within the model. I can then click on any one of those variables, and I can see values for them in the results panel. This can also be useful in much larger models. So if we take a look at this model Frida, if we go into it, we can see that there are lots of modules inside of modules inside of this model. It can be a little hard to parse out what all of those relationships are. In this case, I've already gone ahead and tagged some of the modules with the keyword module. So now when I generate a CLD, you can now see the relationship that exists between all of those modules. And let's say, for example, that this diagram was too complicated. Probably is, it's a bit hard to read and parse over here. But let's say we wanted to simplify parts of it. What we can do is we can come back into this list of modules. We can select the things that we want to untag as module, untag them, and come back in and tag this root model as a module. So now when we go ahead and create the CLD, you'll see that we get a much simpler picture that shows just one symbol for the economy in general. If we wanted to simplify some of this stuff over here, we could do it again by coming into the environment, food and land use, selecting all of these modules, unchecking them, coming back, and checking this off as a module. So now when we plot the CLD, we get a picture that's even easier to understand. So this lets you present complex model structure to end users at varying levels of complexity based on tags that you've assigned to variables inside of your modules.